Expectation when I meet someone for the first time, what I want to say to them, just normally, is nice to meet you. What's your name? Let me treat you to a drink. So that's how it should go. But how it actually goes is...
What do you think? I like turtles. All right, you're great.
One of the most challenging things for me is to introduce myself to new people because I have slight social anxiety.
I feel like you are just get that naturally charming awkwardness about you, you know, super endearing, but you gotta love it.
It's a type of anxiety disorder that causes extreme fear in social settings. People with this disorder, social anxiety, have trouble talking to people, meeting new people, attending social gatherings. They fear being judged or scrutinized by others, which is funny because I'm sure most of us know that I'm in sales.
Are not going to give you any. No matter how hard you try, no matter anything that you do. And when it comes to communication, 20% of communication is the actual words that are coming out of your mouth. And then the rest of it, the 80% that comes after that, has to do with tonality and your body language.
And I have been for close to 12 years now. I deal with people, specifically the management of salespeople and sales teams, for a living. So that's fun. But one thing, I've got a couple hacks that I've done over the last 12 years that even still to this day, when I meet new people that I've never met, that I think very highly of, that are role models in some form or fashion, I get nervy. And I can tell because my heart rate elevates, and it's funny. No, it's not. All right, so 3 different productivity hacks that one can use to assist in the realm of social anxiety that have helped me when I navigate meeting new people. Number 1, place all of the attention on them. My mentor taught me this back in the day, almost 10 years ago, and it's one of my favorite mottos to live by, and that's off self and on purpose. I've noticed when I focus too heavily on myself, how I look, how I sound, you know, my filler words, what's my facial expression looking like right now, it's challenging because I'm so just thinking about myself and me, that I start to feel stress and anxiety rise when it's all about me that I'm thinking about. But when I make the conversation about the person that I'm meeting, the person that I'm interacting with, which, by the way, any guesses to what people's favorite topic of conversation is? That's right, it's them. So what better way to get the attention off us and onto them, but the best way to do it is by asking them more questions. Talk to them about them. Talk to people, find common ground around something that you are interested in talking about. Maybe it's a mutual hobby or career, or maybe you know someone from similar circles. Whatever the case is, find something to find common ground and ask them questions, which leads me to point number 2, master the art of follow-up questions. If you want the attention to stay on them, don't just ask closed-ended questions. A closed-ended question is a question that leads to either a yes or a no. Attempt to figure out, be strategic in what types of questions you're asking the person that you're talking to. So big thing here is to listen to the information that's coming out of their mouth. If you're so consumed by, oh my gosh, how am I looking right now? Do I look weird? Do I look funky? Am I awkward? Then you're not gonna be paying attention to what they're saying. So focus more so on what is coming out of their mouth, right? What are they getting excited about? What do you notice that gets them amped within their body language? And gravitate towards that topic and stay on that topic, right? Ask questions pertaining to that topic. If you just meet someone new and you find out, cool, they're in the medical field, awesome. So what do you do in the medical field? You're a nurse. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. I have so many friends that are in the medical field pertaining to the nursing career in particular. That's awesome. Sounds like really rewarding work. How'd you get into it? Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. What's your favorite part of being a nurse? Oh, that's awesome, right? And this is a great tip for salespeople as well. When you're building rapport with a prospect, right? If they end up over the course of the conversation with them on that discovery, if they bring up a problem that they're experiencing that you know for a fact your solution solves for, stay on that problem, and better yet, double click, press on that problem by asking more questions pertaining to it. How long have you been dealing with pain point over the last couple years? Tell me more about the repercussions of this set pain point and what it's done for your team. Follow-up questions are the key to keeping the conversation off of you and on them. But my last overall just point here that I want to end with is stop auditioning and start contributing. I want us to have a paradigm shift that when we meet someone new, it's not about performing so they like us, because that again points the attention and the motive back on us. I want to be liked, I want to perform, and I want to, not be like myself because I'm afraid that they might not like who I really am. The key to developing some really good, authentic relationships is to be yourself. Stop auditioning, feeling like you have to be someone that you're not, and start being who you are destined to be, who you are, what makes you awesome. You were created for greatness by greatness. So tap into that confidence, because I think so many of us focus on ourselves and we place this pressure to perform, and we become a version of ourselves that isn't who we truly are. And when we come from a place of auditioning because we hope that they're gonna like us, we hope that they want to hang out again, we hope that they're gonna, give us their phone number, we hope that the relationship starts to flourish, we put these people on a pedestal, if you will, that they were never destined to be on. That puts so much pressure in their hands that they should not have. Just because they're another human being. They're flawed. They've got their own quirks to them that you probably aren't aware of. So when you make them to be more so inferior to you, you make them to, the dynamic shifts. They're all of a sudden have the power within the dynamic. So stop auditioning for their approval, which is funny, coming from an Enneagram 3, we love approval. The biggest thing is stop auditioning. Focus on what you can contribute, what you can deposit into that interaction that you're in. You have so many different gifts that many people on this earth don't have that you can contribute. You've experienced things in your lives that you can pull from and contribute to the conversation. The goal when you're meeting someone new, again, isn't to audition for them to like you. It's to figure out ways to get to know them, to figure out what they like, what they're dealing with, what their motive is to be at whatever occasion that you are, whether it's a party, whether it's a meeting, a discovery, whatever the case is, right? And figure out, okay, cool, by making the focus on them, off self, on purpose, what value can I contribute to this individual? Contribute from the sense of knowing your worth and what you can bring to the table. If you're there for a reason. You have a calling, you have a purpose, gifts that are so unbelievably unique to you that no one else has. Have confidence that you have something to bring to that conversation. They're not better than you. They might be older, they might have more experience, they might be well-spoken. It's okay, because you've got plenty more to bring. And it's so funny because when you walk into each conversation knowing who you are, that you can provide value of some sort to the individual that you're speaking to, you walk in with a different type of confidence into that conversation. Be who you are and focus the attention by follow-up questions. Stop auditioning, start contributing. I hope you found this video helpful. Drop a comment and a like because it gets the people going. And if you have not yet, make sure that you subscribe to the channel for more consistent videos. But I will see you next time.